call the December 2nd, 2025 County Commissioner regular meeting to order. Roll call, Commissioner Gozar.
Here.
Commissioner Hoff.
Here.
Commissioner Jones, present. Please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item 3, a public hearing, New Life subdivision, preliminary and final plat application SD-02-25. Does anyone like to make comment in the public hearing for the New Life subdivision, preliminary and final plat application SD-02-25 in the room? Would anyone online like to make public comment at the public hearing for New Life subdivision, preliminary and final plat application SD-0-25? Last call. Anyone like to make comment on the public hearing for the New Life subdivision? May I have it?
Yeah, I move that we close the public hearing for New Life subdivision preliminary and final plat application SD-02-25.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Item 4, do we have any comments from the public, either online or in the room? Do we have any comments from the public this morning, either online or in the room? Last call. Any comments from the public, either online or in the room?
Madam Chair, I move we close public comment.
Thank you.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Item 5, do we have consideration of changes to the agenda? None? Okay. Item 6, disclosures.
Chair, I'll be abstaining from the vote and the discussion on item 10.
Thank you.
I have none, Madam Chair.
Item 7, approval of the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. We will move on to item 8 of the regular agenda. Present for consideration New Life subdivision, preliminary and final plat application SD-2-25. Joe. Good morning.
Commissioners. The applicant is Matt Baumgartner. The owner is the New Life Church. This is located at 32296 Highway 30. The request is for the approval of a preliminary final plat and subdivision permit, and they are currently zoned Richette. The applicant is proposing to create a 2-lot subdivision within their approximately 31.5 acre parcel, which falls under the minor subdivision standards. Water is proposed to be provided by individual wells. Septic is proposed to be provided by individual systems. Proposed lot 2 already has a system. Storm drainage report was complete for this proposal and reviewed by Jake Schneider. Power is provided by Carbon Power, and currently service is proposed lot 2. Postal Service can establish. No new roads are proposed. Access is available from Highway 30. No road maintenance is required, and fire protection is from Albany County Fire District 1. There were some reviews. Engineer had comments on the final plat and engineering report, but those issues have been taken care of. Laramie Rivers Conservation District commented on high water table, soil degradation, erosion, reclamation, mineralization of invasive species and wells, and their full comments can be seen in the review section. YDOT commented on work within the right-of-way, drainage corridors, and access. Their full comments can be seen in the review section. And Game and Fish commented on the floodplain fencing and noxious weeds and invasive grasses and the Laramie River, and their full comments can be seen in the review section. All the requirements have been met other than the one that covers covenants. Notice was provided by posted sign, publication, and certified mailing. So They are asking for a variance from chapter 5, section 2B4 of the Albany County Planning and Subdivision Resolution. The regulation requires the subdivider to create written and recorded covenants or other instruments creating an entity binding on subsequent owners of land within the subdivision. They're requesting the variance based on the absence of common features, lack of need for covenants, avoidance of undue hardship, no adverse impacts, minimal deviation and consistency with intent and public interest, and compliance with other regulations. The applicant has provided a complete preliminary and final plat application, including all required documentation and reports. The proposal for a 2-lot subdivision is consistent with the surrounding area. The findings necessary for approval, applicant responses, and staff analysis of inclusion of required information as referenced in this report are affirmatively adopted as findings that the applicant has provided the board with adequate information, that the requested and required findings, documentation, notice, and notations have been satisfied by the applicant and the same are incorporated herein. And the applicant is proceeding in accordance with and is in compliance with the requirements of the Albany County Planning and Subdivision Regulations if the variance is granted with this application. Planning and Zoning's recommendation, they unanimously voted to recommend approval of the variance from the covenants or binding entity standards in the Albany County Planning and Subdivision Resolution, Chapter 5, Section 2B4. And they also unanimously voted to recommend the Board of County Commissioners approve the New Life Subdivision Preliminary and Final Plat application SD 0225, adopting and incorporating the staff analysis, findings of fact, and conclusions of law as each are stated in the staff report.
Joe, do we have to add that we grant the variance?
Yeah, so I would do separate motions for the variance and the subdivision.
Okay.
Grant the variance, do the motion for the variance first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then just quickly, was it 19 and 12 acres or basically half? Two different ideas in there, and I'm guessing that the file would be the control, obviously.
I thought it was roughly half, but that property tapered.
Yeah. And of course it's not loading. So it's about 19 and a half and 12.
Okay. Some of the remarks are based on the fact they just split it in half, 2 15-acre parcels. So I don't want that to be a problem.
Yeah, the plat's the important one, so.
Okay. I'm finished with questions.
I'm good. I'd move that we approve the variance for section 5 to B4 and grant that. That's the variance?
Yeah.
And then, okay.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
I move that we approve the New Life subdivision preliminary and final plat application SD-02-25, adopting and incorporating the staff analysis, findings of fact, and conclusion of law as each are stated in the staff report.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you. Item 9, present for approval access agreement between Wyoming Department of Health, Public Health Division and Albany County for the fiscal year 2026, fiscal year 2029 Community Service Block Grant to use Empower software for data entry.
So this is the new software program that the state put together for administering our community service block grant funding. And it allows our subrecipients to enter their information through that program for reporting purposes. And there are other things that subrecipients can use the program for should they choose to. But this is the new agreement from the state to allow the county to use that Empower program to administer our CSBG funds.
Madam Chair, I move that we approve the access agreement between the Wyoming Department of Health, Health Division, and Albany County for the federal fiscal year 26, federal fiscal year 29 community service block grant to use Empower software for data entry.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Item 10, present for approval Community Service Block Grant, Albany County Federal Fiscal Year 2026 Subrecipient Amendment 1 for the following agencies: Laramie Interfaith, Safe Project, Laramie Reproductive Health, Downtown Clinic, and Family Promise of Albany County.
Good morning, Commissioner. So this is the amendment to the subrecipient agreements to bind them to that Empower agreement that we just discussed in the prior item.
I move that we approve the community service block grant Albany County Federal Fiscal Year 2026 Subrecipient Amendment 1 for the following agencies: Laramie Interfaith, Safe Project, Laramie Reproductive Health, Downtown Clinic, and Family Promise of Albany County.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. May it be known that Pete did abstain from this item. Item 11, approve vouchers for November 2025.
Madam Chair, I move that we approve the vouchers for November 2025.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Item 12, seeing no further business with the Board of County Commissioners, may I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned.
This might
I hope you didn't
officially
just
be
drive
our
in for
shortest
this.
meeting on record.
Jerry's sitting there just in shock.
I can't believe how fast.
It was a fast one.
Just wait, the next one will be.
Yeah, and the
I'm
next
sure the
one
next
might
one will
be
take us forever.
till 2 in the afternoon.
Yep.
But thank you all very much for coming.
It's on the next agenda.
I don't know yet, but it'll be big just because this one was so small.
It's always hard with the holidays.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, there's a lot of stuff that got shut down
Got
last week
pushed,
because of Thanksgiving. and
yeah.
There are, but
Terry, I want to let you know that Terry,
Did she?
yesterday,
Yeah,
on her exercise bike last night.
yeah. See, I couldn't do that
Do you
because my blood oxygen dropped so low.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Brady has it.
And-
I was shocked how fast they got
Or
her.
Brady
Yeah,
does. We'll get it to you.
Okay.
When it works right, it works really
I don't
well.
have it right now, but that's.
When it
all I had
doesn't
was a
work
draft.
She had the first.
I
PT
think maybe that's all we have.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, good.
Should I wait then? Maybe
Yeah.
I can wait.
I
till
couldn't
Julie gets
believe how
back on
well
my
she's
day.
doing.
Sure, it's fine. It's not-
It's amazing. What they're-
Yeah, it's amazing.
Everything done to the
But you can
process.
check, Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll look back through what I
Yeah.
have.
That email answered.
It's getting better, but
I think for
really,
the
really
most, we
small.
need to check with Ben to make
But-
sure we have things in
You're making them
place.
feel that that's.
But other
Yeah,
than that,
I'm-
like,
I'm at least going in the right direction.
You're walking better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
if we're
it's getting
aware of
better.
a breach, we have to-
Maybe by spring, if I don't fall down on the ice.
And if we don't provide notice, then we have.
Don't
it.
say that.
Yeah, please don't do that. You know, county
And then the
property,
rest of it is.
Yeah.
like,
She's suing herself.
I just need to verify with Bailey about.
Pete, how far into your illness are you?
I
The
wrapped up
monitoring
the
of the
first week,
subrecipient.
so I
Okay.
feel
Whether we
much
do
better.
that.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
There is a
very good.
horrible.
That's what I
Oh, yeah.
heard.
You have the stomach bug.
And just
Yeah.
make sure that.
Yeah, that was,
They're saying
That's terrible.
we've worked with 10
You
households.
sound like you have a little bit of a cold too.
yeah, the sinuses are clearing, but everything's gone.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
great.
good.
Okay.
I mean, life can be so much better without it.
I'm just starting
Even if you have other-
something, so, but I think it's what the kids brought home. It was a day's worth.
Now, see, I had a day's worth.
I had a
That
day's
was-
work too. Almost everybody in our
And
office
then
did.
my dog had
Shortest
3
meeting on
days
record.
worth.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know if he got it from me or if he went out and found something wonderful to eat.
Sorry, I was gonna say, my
Good.
dog usually finds something.
You got that stuff right there.
Yeah, I
Nope, meeting's over with.
There's
No, no, no.
nothing.
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Gotta be quick around here.
I know.
There's nothing. I mean, it says in the formation
I
document.
guess I take-
I'm gonna give,
Yeah.
if he doesn't get through them, he can give them to you, but I'll have you
Or
sign
other.
this.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
First.
Goofy Austin?
Huh?
Goofy?
Yeah, but you said he's amazing.
There's no he's a savant, man. I don't know.
I mean,
He did break his ankle.
in all honesty,
Yeah, we,
yeah,
Well, yeah. but like-
rehabilitation is not his strong suit.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll text it to you.
Okay. And if not, if you have any other ideas.
Is that it?
Nope. Cool.
Thank
No.
you.
Nope, he'll wander you around.
Unless we, if whoever in there like, well, no, we didn't send it from out, we did.
Just don't let him get creative.
Right.
Can you imagine? Like, let me
I
just.
Yeah, I
won't
was
argue
talking
that
to
out.
Cindy Schiff.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, that's not
She
the
said
problem.
her
It's what it can do with
side
Photoshop.
They
That
were
will
fits.
scare the hell out of you.
I was so happy I wasn't retired.
I'm okay.
It.
And she goes, because then I had to get up and go do
Because it was
stuff.
forced to move,
Yeah.
yeah.
Said, yeah, I'm forced to move too.
Yeah,
Thank goodness, right? I could see where people could just sit.
yeah. Well, if you don't have to, yeah.
I'm not looking forward to shoveling walks.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Tons more later. too.
Yeah.
So this is exclusive.
Hope you guys know that's still, so I heard all about your illness.